Are you thinking about selling your home, but you have no clue where to start? Look, I understand. Now, if you guys don't know who I am, my name's Chakits. I specialize in social media marketing. I specialize in sales. This is all I do. If you have a property that you want to sell, it is very important that you actually contact me because I'm going to show you exactly my 21 steps, my proven steps to get your property sold for top dollar. I have testimonies after testimonials. So if you are considering selling your home, you need to give me a call and let me show you my process on how I can get you top dollar and sell your home quicker and faster than any other brokerage out there. All right, see you guys at the closing table. All right, what's up everybody? Another day, another video home tour. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Chakits, Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, bringing you another property home tour. So today I'm out here in the southwest of the Las Vegas Valley, just right there where you see all the cars. That is Blue Diamond. If you start heading up Blue Diamond, it takes you all the way out to Pahrump. So Blue Diamond is a main highway. You're gonna have ample shopping. As soon as you hit like Rainbow, you have everything that you need. Now we're located roughly about 20 minutes to Harry Reid International. The Southwest is growing rapidly. Now what I like about this neighborhood is you can see how wide these streets are. They're about 48 feet wide. You've got sidewalks on both sides here. Now this home was built in 2018. Now I do apologize, it is a little bit windy today. Now the sellers are asking $510,000. Now the comps in this neighborhood, literally running $525, but they want to sell their home. That's why it's priced to sell. $510,000. What do you get? 2,034 square feet, 3 bedrooms and a loft. Total of 3 baths or 3 bathrooms and a 2-car garage. So let's take a look at this together. The outside, exterior, color paint, everything, all good. We've got stacked stone here coming off to the side. Here's all our utility lines. Everything looks all good with the pop outs and everything. So we have a access to the back here. As you can see, we got the terracotta pavers, but this is a very large lot. Also, we have another access point to the back too as well. They did do some upgrades to the backyard, but we're gonna get into that here shortly. Now the home is actually facing east, so your sun exposure is gonna come up here, set off to the west, right about here. So let's go in. First thing I notice, we have an 8-foot door. We've got a ring doorbell and also a keypad. What's great about this is you also have a rekey. So that means you don't have to replace that. Okay. So as we come in, off to the right, we have a landing, half bath, and then takes us to upstairs. Here is the main living area. I love how cozy this feels. This feels very homey and open. It is a very unique design. It's not like that square box. One of the upgrades in the features at that time during the build, you had this 6x8 slide. But you know what? Let's go out to the backyard already. We're gonna pop this open. So these are gonna be vinyl slides. Now, as you can see, the reason why this was designed like this is a couple things. Number one, this is kind of like your little chill area. You know, you're going to have your table and all that good stuff. But as you can see, they pave this whole thing all the way out to the back. Storage unit, I don't think that's included, but obviously that's negotiable. And maybe if you guys want the basketball rim, look at this. Aftermarket, they also added the covered patio. This is actually a good covered patio here. Now with this covered patio, this one also comes with a gutter that drains out here. So I like how they actually built this. They did a really good job. Condition on the exterior is really nice. As you can see, they added some lights here, and these are all solar lights. Then upgrade here was the 8-foot glass door, which is, I think that's perfect. All right, let's go inside. So one of the upgrades was the 18 by 18 porcelain tile, but the porcelain tile only covered the wet areas. However, on this spec here, they did tile throughout. And what's unique about this is the way it's ran and how this home is designed. It gives you that diamond cut look as you're entering into the main living area. Then we also have the upgraded with the plantation shutters. Now the gearing on this is actually in the inside, so this one is going to be a little bit more expensive here. Now the ceilings are 9-foot ceilings. We do have orange peel texture, as you can see. Let's take a look at this side here. Oh, look at this. So then we have the full built-in, which is really nice. And this wraps around. Then we have the granite countertops here. And this was the option, and this was a standard. You had another color. Now they did a wide sink here, which is really nice. It's not undermounted, but that's fine. Take a look at this. We have the RO system. That's also included, okay? We've got 36 on the cabinets here. Let's take a look at that. There we go. What do we got here? Pantry. We got the pantry. This side, additional pantry. Now let's go take a look at the garage. Let me see if we can get the light turned on here. Where is the light? Hold on, guys. Okay. I know it's dark right now. Hold on, hold on. I can see the light thing here. So we're just going to stop it here. Now, couple things. I've noticed the garage has been textured, okay? And check this out. We have a full purification system, soft water. This is included. Over $4,500. Look at that. Now, I tell you what, if you buy this property, I would probably try to include this too as well. I would definitely negotiate that. And the refrigerator. Here we have hot water heater. This is a Defender. I don't have my glasses, so I don't know how many gallons on this. This is probably a 45 gallon, it looks like, as how big it is. Okay. All right, let's go back inside. Now, if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, another thing. If you are thinking about selling your home, give us a call, because we can sell your home quicker and faster than any other real estate agent out there. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. That don't even look like me. That looks like my cousin. All right, so here, alarm system, thermostat. All right, let's head on upstairs now. Here we have the half bath. Not bad. All right, let's go upstairs. See what we're working with. So it looks like all the windows have these plantation shutters. So we got the primary here, then we have the loft here. Let's just start off with the primary. We've got 8-foot ceilings on the second floor, carpet throughout. So what's great about this is a primary bedroom is in front of the house. So remember, your sun is going to rise in the east, sets in your west. So a lot of your sun exposure is going to be more out in the back. So that's going to be the hottest part of the house. So here we'll stay cool. So that's a plus. We have a soak tub here. It looks like it's never been used. Coming into the closet, pretty decent size. I don't want to get too much into that because we, you know, kind of keep it private here. Water closet. Then our shower. I better turn off the lights as a courtesy. Yeah, so that way. Because they left the lights on for me, so I will turn it off. So we got the ceiling fan. We now have another can lighting here. Look at this, it's all labeled. This, let me just kick this with the push button. There we go. Look how large this loft is. Now, if you have kids, this actually makes sense because the loft is on the side of where we have 2 more bedrooms for the kids. So the primary is just completely separate. You know, the kids can hang out and watch TV, but the primary is large enough to have your own space. So I think that makes a lot of sense. So the way that this home was spec'd out and built and designed, they actually did a really good job. Now, who I can see buying a property like this, number one, if you're a first-time home buyer, or number two, if you're just starting a family, this is it right here. All right, let's go this way. So bedroom number 2, pretty much the same thing. Oh, look at that ship right there. That's pretty cool. Then we have our closet. Then our linen closet. Okay. Now coming into the bathroom. We have a high vanity. This is another closet space. Okay. Then we have our tub shower combo. Let's take a look at the condition. It's actually not that bad. Now, one thing I want you to be aware of, and I think this is kind of cool. Look, on this side of the house, like I mentioned that you have the 2 bedrooms and a loft. So this is kind of like where your kids hang out. Like this is perfect for a family because now early in the morning when the kids are getting ready, we have 2 sinks here. Obviously one was an upgrade, but then you can close this door right here as one of the kids are taking a shower, getting ready, and the other one can like brush their teeth and get, you know, things going, right? Turn this off here. Turn this one off too as well. Give me a second. I know I'm kind of just like walking back and forth. Should I have that turned off? Might as well just take a look at it and see how large the closet is. Decent size. Okay. Oh, we had 2 ceiling fans. Didn't even mention that. AC feels really good. One thing that you're going to notice here in Vegas, and this is something that you need to be aware of, depending on how your supply lines are ran, you need to make sure that you have equal pressure from one room to another. And also, when it comes to cooling, you want to make sure the temperatures are pretty much the same. So you may have like a 2-degree difference from one area, but when you have a fluctuation of like, you know, 8 to 10, that means there's a problem with the installation of the ductwork. So just keep that in mind. And I haven't spoken about that for some time because, you know, like my videos, we always talk about like education on buying a home. But as I'm walking through the house here, the temperature is equal. Like I could literally feel it when I'm going from one room to another. But obviously when you go downstairs, that's going to be a whole different temperature because remember, the heat rises and the cool air cools, right? Or drops down. So here's going to be a little bit more cooler, and that's okay. Now, as far as the lot size, I forgot to mention, the lot size is roughly about 4,000 square feet. Now, the HOAs in this neighborhood is about $46. Now, don't quote me because I don't have my glasses. And I'm using my cheat sheet, so help me out here. What does that say right there? Oh, see, this is what happens when you get older, guys. Can't even see. I even highlighted this thing to see if it would work, but no. Yeah. Now, if you guys are interested, the deposit on this, $7,500. to tie this thing up into escrow today. Now let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about this property. And if you can see yourselves living here. Now, like I mentioned before, if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Other than that, my name is Chakits Krulsawat. I'm with Simply Vegas. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed, folks.